Okay, you're listening to the Think, Speak, Do podcast for February 5th, 2010, episode 1. This is a YouTube podcast, kind of. It's kind of weird. They can only be 10 minutes long, so I will do them in little segments like I am now. And, so I'm gonna do it as often as I can, about twice a week, Monday and Friday, and yeah. So there'll be 10 minutes, and they'll be talking about technology, other news. I might have other people on, stuff like that. Yeah. So what happened last week? The only thing I can think of was Apple's iPad, so I'll talk about that for a little bit. So Wednesday, on the 27th of January, Apple released their new tablet device, the iPad, and you've probably already heard of it or read my post on my blog, whatever. You probably know about it. So, anyway, it's got a 9.7 inch capacitive touchscreen. It's got Apple's A4 processor, and we're not exactly sure who makes it, because obviously Apple doesn't manufacture it. It's got the graphics processor and the regular just processor in the A4 chip, so that's pretty cool. Some people think they made their own chips to have more control over the device and not have any hackers on it or anything like that. It does have a software update. I think it's 3.2, something like that. It's not iPhone 4, but hopefully that'll come soon. iPhone 4, that is. It doesn't have multitasking, and it basically runs a blown-up version of the iPhone operating system. It looks like a big iPod Touch, basically. The UI is a little different. It will flip any direction really quick. Let's see. The new iBook store, that's pretty cool. Has a whole library and it's EPUB, so that's kind of neat. The format of the books, that is. Let's see what else. Let's see. It'll have accessories. So there's one where you can plug your SD or your camera into it and import photos. There's one to connect your keyboard. The mail application. All the applications by Apple are redone, so that's kind of cool. There are some new things in the SDK, I guess, for the iPad. There are different pop-down windows and modal windows and other kind of cool stuff. One of the things they were saying, Steve Jobs was saying, was that it runs all of the iPhone apps, and what it does is you can either run the iPhone app kind of small with a bunch of black around it, or you can double the pixels and see it in the whole display. I don't think that's going to be the biggest feature, obviously. I think lots of stuff will come out for the iPad. I don't know if applications that developers make will be able to have the same thing in the App Store, but know if you're on the iPad or the iPhone and download the correct version for you, or they might have to make two, or they might have a separate division for the iPad in the App Store and a separate division for the iPhone in the App Store. I don't know. So that's kind of weird. We'll have to see how that works out. It does not have multitasking, which is kind of a bummer. I think they should have implemented some type of multitasking, although that might come with iPhone 4. It seems like iPhone 4 is now Windows 7, Windows Mobile 7, which we'll be hearing about Windows Mobile 7 this month at World Mobile Conference. So I think that's coming up next week, I think. So that'll be cool. What else about the iPad? Yeah, it's starting at $500. It'll have a 3G version and a Wi-Fi version. I am gonna get the Wi-Fi 16 gig first time, and then when they release the second iteration of the device, I'm gonna get the 3G 64. So that's what I'm planning. Let's see. It it has it has like a new mobile Safari, different than the iPhones, and it does not have flash, and it's getting a lot of heat. And really, people are kind of not liking the iPad that much. I think people are gonna walk into Apple stores and see it and get it because it looks really good. I mean, it's really, really, really good. They are artists at Apple. But what was I gonna say? The iPad is gonna be like the iPod Touch, or like the iPhone, maybe iPod. Yeah, people didn't really see them being such game changers, and then boom. So I think that's what this is gonna be. I mean, right now people don't see any. It's not like it's a eureka. Like, oh my gosh, we never thought of this, why not? It wasn't like that on the 27th. It's like, okay, this could be interesting. And I think it is going to be interesting. I think Apple's going to do something amazing. I think at their event on Wednesday, they were getting the device, and then they're going to do something extraordinary later. So I think it's really cool. And this is obviously a device that Apple's been working on for a very long time. So very cool. So, I think that's all I can say about the iPad since I have a time limit. So, moving on to the next topic. Okay, so you're obviously at my site, probably, I guess. If you're not, go to thinkspeakdo.com and you'll see my blog. It's pretty neat. So, I'm wondering if I should put a commenting system in. And I'm also wondering if I should put a new feature in that I'm not going to really talk about not now, but if you read the blog, it'll probably be up by the time you watch this. So expect change and expect an iPhone app soon. And if I can get my hands on the iPad SDK and all, I will have an iPad whatchamadiggit app. So that will be cool. And check back for updates and news. My blog. Check out the comics, the videos, you know. So yeah, and I'll be doing this Mondays and Fridays from now on. So yeah. Alright, that's it for now. This is Think Speak Do Podcast. Signing off.